Welcome to the first episode of Minecraft for Beginners. This is a Minecraft 1.19 survival let's play where I will teach you, if you're new in Minecraft or never played Minecraft survival before, everything you need to know from surviving your first night all the way to killing the Ender Dragon. So let's get started. Once you created your first ever Minecraft world, you will spawn in something like this. Depending on which biome you spawned in, it might look a little different for you, but there should always be at least a few trees. If you are lucky, you can even see some water and a few animals. And in case if you can't see any trees at all, since this is probably your first ever Minecraft survival world, I do really recommend you to just create a new world and hope for a better spawn this time. If you take a second to look up at the sky, you can see that like in every new world, you spawned in at daytime. Here you can see the sun and watch the sun rise. Because I'm recording already a few minutes past this day, so we really should start working. In about 10 to 15 minutes the sun will set and it gets pretty dark out here. At night dangerous monsters like zombie and creeper spawn, so in order to survive we need to set ourselves 3 main goals for the first day. These 3 goals are: we need to craft a bunch of starter tools that will help us to collect blocks and items, kill a bunch of animals to get food and have something to eat, and build a small starter base to survive the first night. Now with these 3 goals set, we can start working on our first achievement. Let's craft some tools. To craft tools we want to start by getting wood. You can get it from any tree, let's just take this one for now. If you hit the tree long enough you get 1 log. Pick it up and you will already unlock a bunch of new recipes that you can see in the top right corner. 1 log is definitely not enough, so before we get to the crafting part, we should cut down at least 1 entire tree. Because there are so many different trees in Minecraft, there's a high chance yours might look a little different than mine. So don't worry, the starter tools we craft in a second can be crafted with any type of wood. And as long as you received logs from cutting it down, I'm pretty sure you chopped the tree as well. Once you cut all the wood, the leaves start to break too, and sometimes they even drop an apple. While we wait for this, let's work on getting the starter tools. To start crafting, open your inventory with the E key. Here you can see your character and the logs we just received from our tree. There are a few more inventory slots, 4 armor slots, and most importantly the 2x2 crafting grid. From here we can start crafting our first item. Take your logs and place them inside the crafting area. Each log can be crafted into 4 planks. Once you place a plank in your inventory, you will immediately learn a bunch of new recipes. You can find these recipes by clicking on the screen book. Here you can see all the recipes you already learned, and even more will appear every time you craft a new item. Let's quickly turn all the logs into blanks and craft the most important thing we currently know. There are a bunch of different recipes, but the crafting table is definitely the one you want to go for. Click on a recipe and the items will be automatically placed inside the crafting grid. From here you only need to take out the crafting table and there you go. Using this book is a really easy way to craft. Close your inventory and yay, we now have our first ever crafted block. Place down the crafting table and don't be too picky where, because you can always pick it up again. Once you open the crafting table you will see the new 3x3 crafting grid and a bunch of new recipes. An item you need for every tool you want to craft are sticks, so let's craft them first. Take 2 blanks and place them one above another, just like I'm doing it right now. Take them out the crafting field and you can see a bunch of new tool recipes. Since we need to get a bit more wood for our base, let's start with crafting a wooden axe. Take 2 sticks and place them in the bottom center like this. Once you place the sticks, add 3 planks. You want to place 1 plank in the left center, 1 in the top left corner and 1 at the top center to create the shape of an axe. This is the wooden axe recipe and there you go, you have your first ever crafted tool. Tools help you to get blocks way faster than with your hands, so let's make another one. The next tool we want to craft is a wooden pickaxe, and it's almost similar to the wooden axe, just take sticks and 3 planks and there you go. If you look at this shape, I'm pretty sure you can come up yourself with how to craft a shovel. And if you need help, just look at the crafting book. Last we need a sword, because we need to get food from animals later. Craft more sticks and copy my crafting pattern. This is how you craft a wooden sword. Now we have all the tools we need and our first goal is achieved. Use your wooden axe to break the crafting table and you will see this is already way faster. pick up the crafting table and you can place it again once you need it. Let's use the wooden axe to get a few more logs. We will need them to build our starter house later. I like building with oak planks best, so I'm going only for the brown trees right now, but this choice is really up to you. Cutting down 3 or 4 trees should be enough for the beginning. And here's a pro tip, always cut down the entire tree, because if you don't, the leaves will start to float in the air, and trust me, after cutting about 10 trees, your forest will start to look pretty ugly. While cutting down the trees, you will realize this green bar below your axe slowly disappearing. And this is the durability. Once this is all the way to the bottom, your axe is gonna break. So you want to make sure always craft a new tool before your old one is breaking. I now have 21 logs, and this will be definitely enough for our starter base. Sometimes when you break trees you will find these items falling from the tree. These are saplings and they are like small trees. Place them on dirt and after a while a large tree can grow from it. Now the next thing we need, since we have enough materials for our base, let's look for some food. And I did already see some sheep in the distance, which is pretty good, because from them we can get wool, which we need for a bed, and also food. Another pro tip I can give you is if you hold down the control button you start to run really fast. Now I do not recommend to do this all the time because this will take a lot of your hunger. If you are close to a sheep, take out your sword and just punch it twice in the face with your sword. This will kill the sheep and drop you 1 wool and 1 mutton. You can take the mutton to eat and with the wool we will be able to craft a bed. Kill another one. Now when you fight with your sword you can see the small icon below your crosshair. If you take a close look at it, you can see it refresh every time you punch. So if you punch, you don't want to spam your left click, you want to wait until it's reloaded, so this way you make way more damage. One thing you should also know is in order to craft a bed you need 3 wool of the same color. We now have enough wool to craft a bed and even some raw food. But it's already getting late, so let's start to look for a base. For a first night I really like to look for something like a cave. Take a second and just look around your Minecraft world to look for any cave entrances. For example, for me, I just spotted one up this mountain. So let's check it out and maybe we can find a good place to live there. Oh, and I just picked up an egg. You can throw them and sometimes a new chicken appears, but let's just keep it for now. The good thing about caves is that if there's only one entrance, you just need to block one wall and you are completely safe. For this one up here, it looks like I have a great view, but there are a few entrances to the cave. Oh, look at this view, this is so beautiful. So maybe, oh, and there's some coal. Yes, that's perfect, because we will need it, and there's even more. Okay, let's take your wooden pickaxe first and break the ore with the wooden pickaxe. This will give you 1 coal. Also take some stone, because we can craft some furnaces and even better tools with it. Let's take another coal. We can craft some great things from this. Okay, so this is our base. Hello, pig. And yes, I think we can live here for the night. Let's start making this place safe. Let's just have a quick look around again where we need to place our walls. So we definitely need to place 1 wall here and we should also add 1 back here. Because I think in this dark cave is probably where monsters will spawn. And maybe we can also add a small door so we have a kind of balcony with this beautiful view. I really like it. To build our base we maybe need a few blocks and that's why it's perfect that we took a lot of logs earlier. Now you just open the crafting table and place your logs inside. You can take them out by crafting them each individually, or you can hold the shift key and if you left click it now, all will be crafted at once. Now we have a lot of blocks, but it's already getting dark, so let's also craft a torch really quick. We can do this by using a coal and a stick. Just place them like I do and this will give you 4 torches. These 4 torches you want to place as fast as possible around your base, because monsters won't be able to spawn inside a base if it's lit up. There's just one more problem with our base, because even if it is lit up, mobs can spawn inside but they can still walk inside. So we want to make sure to build these walls as fast as possible now. I do know this is not the prettiest base right now, but since it's the first day in this series, we can definitely live with this. You can also leave a 2-block gap so you can build a door later to get in and out. And what is the sheep doing? Hello? I might just kill it now because it's free food and we will need it definitely later. At the backside we also want to place a wall that it's up to you how big you make your cave. I think as long as you have enough space to place your bed, a crafting table and a few other things, your base is big enough. So let's craft a door really quick to make our base completely safe and finish another goal in this video. You can craft a door by placing 6 planks in the way I'm doing it right now. Place them like this and you get 3 different oak doors. Take them out and you have them in your inventory. These pets really seem to like my base. I don't know what I have to do. They keep coming in and out. Okay, so I'm gonna place one door down here and another one up here. Okay, this base is perfect. It's safe now. That's great. But it's still not really cozy in here. So let's craft a few more things that we can place inside. The first thing we need is definitely a bed, because with this we can sleep through the night, and if we die we will spawn immediately inside our base. And the second one is a chest. A chest can store up to 27 different items. So if we go on a journey and bring back a lot of different plants and food and stuff like this, we can place it inside and it will be stored and safe inside. Now break a few blocks to make enough space for your bed and also for this chest. You can place it anywhere, but this seems like a good fit for me. Okay, yes, perfect. Also place the chest next to your bed, because inside the chest you can store all the items we don't need right now. This is for example this grey wool or the egg, or there's some more things like the door. I don't think we need it right now. Okay, let's just take another quick look outside, and it really is dark. Okay, I think we can sleep now. To sleep we just need to right click the bed and this will automatically put us to bed. We now sleep through the night and good morning, a new day, we survived, that's beautiful. Now the last thing we need to get is food. You can get food by crafting this thing called campfire. It's perfect for every starter world because you don't need fuel. You only need 1 coal and you can burn your food forever. To craft it you need 3 logs, 3 sticks and 1 coal. I think you can also find the recipe in your crafting book, but if you place them the way I do it, you will receive the campfire. The campfire is perfect for every starter world. The great thing about the campfire is that it doesn't need any fuel at all. You need to craft it with 1 coal, but once you crafted it, it will last forever. With this you can burn an unlimited amount of food. And the smoke, you will even see your base from a very far distance. To prepare your food with the campfire, you just need to take it in your hands and place it with right click. You can cook up to 4 food at the same time. This will take about 30 seconds and our food is done. Now while we wait, let's add a small balcony to the side so we don't fall down. It's pretty steep down here. Okay, we can use the cobblestone we got from expanding our base or just more planks. Maybe also add a torch so there won't be any monsters at night. And I think if we wait a little longer our food should be done. Any minute, and yes, there it is. Okay. Now we can pick up the food and we have cooked mutton. And like I said, this doesn't take any fuel at all, so you can instantly put your next mutton on it. We can eat it. We didn't lose any hunger yet, but I'm sure if we run a little bit around and maybe lose some health, then we can eat it. You can eat food by holding your right mouse button. And now that we achieved all our 3 goals, I think that's a good point to end this video right now. So thank you for watching, and if you want to see the next episode, make sure to subscribe and tell me in the comments what you want to see next.